Rightio then, I guess we better get this show on the road. No point waiting too much longer. Here we go. Let's see how we go. Bit rusty, haven't played in a while. Had some time on my hands. So, here we are. The old save file I have not touched. Dead Aim, welcome in. How are you doing? Long time no talk. Has been a while. I think it's been 10 months yet again. But I had some time. I got my PC sorted out. And thought, you know what? Here we are. So, let's see how we go. I have no idea where we were, what we're doing, or any of that magic stuff. So we'll work it out, I guess. I don't know. Welcome in, everyone. Well, thank you, Remy. I am doing good. Yeah, I'm all happy and healthy. Welcome in, Rage. To be fair, it's not like I haven't been busy. Marie, welcome in, everybody. Long time no see. I'll try not to. At this stage, I might be looking to do a stream maybe once a week. That's if I can keep up to that. But at the moment, I'm working 30 odd hours a week, but I work nights, so I'm looking after the kids throughout the day. So the only nights I really have off at the moment are Fridays, and that's tonight. So I don't work tomorrow until tomorrow night though. So the kids are asleep and everything's worked out well. So we're back. But yeah, I have no idea where we were, what the plans were, or anything like that. I haven't touched this save file, so as some of you might not know, I was playing another save file on my emulator, trying to breed special abilities. And yeah, I haven't really touched this save file, so having a look through now is a bit nostalgic. No, also I'm using a different headset compared to before. By the way, did that program load? No. So my Logitech program isn't really working, my G-Hub. So I have a Logitech headset now. So I can adjust the quality for next stream, but it's not loading at the moment, so we'll worry about that another time. God, I miss that ability, lightning speed. It's on a front runner. That makes sense. Oh yeah, lol. We have her. That we do. Cool. Oh, good old Cash and Rum. Nice. That's a good ability for except the hates pack. I don't know. I feel a little bit overwhelmed with these horses. There's so many of them. Inside attack, speed demon. And these are our 2-year-olds. Okay. And we also picked up Eastern Knife again. Okay, oh yep. Okay, I can see why. Try and breed with the special ability. Okay, that makes sense. I get it. Life is lifing. Kids, wife, work, trust me. I'm in the same boat. Yeah. Yeah, the cash line is still around, which is great. I'm trying to remember where we were at with everything. So let's have a look here. To be fair, this is every time loading up a 2004 old save file. It's just like, what was I doing? Yeah, look, very fair, very fair. So we got Eggs and Pancakes and Cash and Rum winning the sprint. Either Simba or Night Typhoon trying to win the turf. And then in the dirt, we've got 3 horses splitting it at the moment. Okay. Cool. I won't remember that, but it's thought that counts. Cool. So what is on this week? So we do have the Paris Sprint. Okay. So who was our sprinter? Eggs and pancakes and who? Cash and run. Maybe? I feel like that's right. Oh, but you're tired, so you are... Well, okay, you're still dead? Okay, that doesn't help me. Cool. Yep. We've got the Paris Cup, and we have the Dirt Race. I mean, if you're gonna win any blocker race... No idea. I should have done this before stream, but now my brain was like, no, do it now. It'd be so easy. Not easy. Shotgun Sally. I mean, she's not the strongest horse so far, but... What do we say we put her in a... I need to look again. See, this is the issue. I need to write things down. But now, how is everyone else doing? Don't worry about me. How are you all doing? So either Night Typhoon or Simba, and then Night Typhoon or Smile Ignite. Okay. So Night Typhoon, Simba, Smile Ignite. Cool. We got Dirt and the Turf. So Night Typhoon just raced. So that leaves Smile Ignite. You won the Dirt. Yeah, so Smile Ignite needs to go in the... This one. And the other turf horse is Night Typhoon. I might have to put someone else in that race. Are you good to go? No. I mean, I could put Silver Dollars in the... Oh no, you can't run the distance. I mean... You could win it as a blocker. Turf and Delta K. Cold Breeze. Breeze? Are you in the blue? Yes, you are. We might put Cold Breeze in the Paris. It's been so long I forgot the name of your champion horse that started it all. That would be Hazel Fox. We'll have to go through the Hall of Fame in a second, because, yeah, we're feeling nostalgic. Oh yeah, I could have put Simba in that race, but I know you're tired, so that's fine, that works out. Tender value. What's in this race? Okay, Simple Moon's in this race. And you're not on 100% condition. Save state, is that F1? Function 1? I can't remember. It's been so long. Oops. I think I just completely crashed out of the thing accidentally. But it's open. Okay, no. Action will... Okay, no, we don't want to do that. How do I bring it back up then? Yeah, okay. I made a little boo-boo, but it's F1 to save state, so that's fine. Cool. All my save states are back, so that's fine. Cool. It's alright, we'll be back in a second. Yep. Yeah, it's just, I don't know which one, because I have a different keyboard as well now, so... Is that the right one? Yeah, perfect. Let's see, let's try F function 3. No, that's not working. Because, oh, what is it? I have a keyboard which is like a 90%. Oh, there we go. That's fast forward. Don't know what that did. That shrinks the size of it. I mean, that just changes the... That looks kind of nice on YouTube, doesn't it? That one looks nice. But that one looks okay as well. No, I shouldn't really be functioning and doing all this while I'm like trying to play. Well, that makes it real blurry. But let's not do that. Okay. Cool. Anyway, we can load. Cool. So it's been like, what, 5 minutes and we still haven't done a race, or 10 minutes, so probably not. Yeah, 15 minutes. Sorry guys. Cool. Tinder value. Bugger, we'll put you in the Paris. Oh, you'll be fine for next week. Cool, we'll put you there. Yeah. Smile Ignite, I was putting in the... I think I was putting you in the... one of these two. You've already run one, okay. Oh yeah. Cold Breeze is in the Paris Cup. And Smile Ignite is going in the... Music. And then let's just check. You're racing... Copy that cat. Are you booked in that race? Yeah. Cool. Little Dancer, you're a dirt horse, so that's fine. We don't care about you right now. That should do. Let's just do these races, I think. The 3 main ones. Don't need to do 2-year-old dirt, do we? I don't know if we have any dirt horses. Well, that's cool that we have a lightning speed 2-year-old. But yeah, no, none of them look like it. Let's go. Cool. I'm gonna lie, it feels weird when you don't play Gallop Racer after a while, and when you try to remember what you're doing before. It's always the way, because like, what are you meant to do? Because your brain's like, I've done this, but I haven't. Because I have been doing it, but it was on my emulator, not on this. Your son will be 3 in September. So my daughter's 2 Monday, and my son's 4 in October. So, it just flies on through. Welcome in, Lyra. How are we doing? So function, we should be able to FN save state. Perfect. Trying to remember how to play. So I've been playing Rocket League for like the last hour and a half. So this is going to be testing. Oh, it's not perfect. Oh, look how clean this looks on an emulator. On like PC though, with like PC graphics. We're off and racing, ladies and gentlemen. We're here, first up here today. Beautiful blue sky to bring us back. Copy that cat out in front, Rough Art following, trailing in behind. Radiant Oasis looking for the lead, but unable to get it out of the gate. Secret through halfway back down the pegs here with 6 furlongs left to run. 10 making a move up the field, which is the favourite. Slowly making that ground up as we're pushing through here. Fort Crow happy to settle midfield. Laura Tudor, Wild Glory, Central Powder, and at the rear we have Crimson Bridge. 4.5 furlongs left to run, and copy that cat setting the tempo up front. Speed Demon yet to pop, but here it goes. As the commentator says here, ladies and gentlemen, this is where the race is won. A little bit of momentum here building as they turn for the last time here. Basic on the leads here, going to give a little bit of pressure now as the field is trying to compress, but no, it's going to be all a little too late. And it's going to be a mini revolution here for the debut. We're back and racing, ladies and gentlemen. Last corner leader, copy that cat, roger that. Race over and done with, ladies and gentlemen. Get in the queue, brother Fox, because it's going to be copy that cat by at least 7 lengths here on debut for the return stream. Got to celebrate it with style, ladies and gentlemen. That's how we do it. Like we never left. Look at us go. Absolutely miraculous. Copy that cat. In a time of 1:46 and 9. You're a Spicer. Group 1 winner for tonight. What a way to come back, eh? Speed Demon. Everything. His favourite wish never stood a chance. I forgot how good the horses are on this save file as well. But in saying that, the horses on my emulator are quite good as well, so it's a different batch. Here we have Smiling Knight, out of Grade Dancer from the mare Lucky Leah. Also a Speed Demon horse, so if we can activate that, we should be in a smooth sailing position. 68.
The horses are on the track.
But yeah, good to be back. Good to be playing some Gallop Racer. Something a little bit different compared to what I've been playing. Let's see how we go. Ooh, not perfect yet again. We haven't got that perfect start yet. Yeah, we were pretty lucky with this save file because, like, on my other save file, towards the back end now, I'll check the files to see if they're any good. And then if I get a decent one, then I'll keep the crop. If not, I'll go back and save state, load, and do that. Because I care more about breeding special abilities and that type of thing. But every now and again, I'll get like a freakishly overpriced file and I'll keep it. And it doesn't turn out the best, or it turns out like a monster, which is good. But it's good. It's a nice way to play. It's a different way to play. But where this save file, we just got absolutely lucky. Like, all of the horses that we were able to breed were random, came from nowhere, not the best like brood mares and sires, and look where we are now. Probably 6 or 7 generations deep in some of those bloodlines. Like the Hazel Fox bloodline is at least 6 generations deep now. I reckon if we get last corner leader here, which we should get, we should be able to go Revolution, even though we didn't have a perfect start. So we're just going to cruise a little bit here. And then start using the reins a little bit more now. Yep, there we go. First proper Revolution of the stream. We'll give them a few cracks, and for the last 200 meters we'll just celebrate. Usual basic antics as we come to love. Perfect. Back in the swing things quickly. I guess so, but it makes it easy when you have horses that have Speed Demon and Last Corner Leader as their ability pool. It takes out the effort of trying to win without luck, in a way. We'll see how we go when we start racing on some horses that aren't front runners. And Cold Breeze, we are the favourite here. Pinky Light, the next best pick in the market. Okay. Again, we're working with the front runner, which okay, so we don't have Speed Demon, so this will be the test. So a little quick function save. There we go. What games have we all been playing lately? I've stopped playing as much 2K as I was. I played a lot of 2K for the last few months. Me and my mate were grinding it most days. Oh, a bit too early. Which is pretty normal, to be fair. Damn, that's going to hurt. I thought I stopped in time. Escape from Tarkov. heard that's alright. I haven't played it personally, but I know a couple of people that do play it. You fell in love with Tekken 8? I love Tekken. Tekken's been great. I don't play it these days because I don't know why. I just stopped playing it when it was my game when I was a kid to play outside of this. But I'm just a button masher, so I don't have I don't stop and learn like combos and stuff, which is how you should play Tekken. But to each their own. That's why I'm struggling at the moment to learn Rocket League. Like, I've played it on-off, which is great, so don't get me wrong. How's it all going, folks? Also, I didn't see your message, Lara. Besides sinuses being jacked up, I'm doing okay. How have you been? Good, busy with life. Actually was sick this week, funnily enough. But outside of that, doing pretty good. I reckon we're going to run out of stamina like really badly here, because one, it's the Paris Cup, so it always happens. Two, always on hard for streams. I always tried to play on hard when I streamed, I'm pretty sure. We can always check it. Okay. Even when I do everything at wrong, apparently it doesn't matter. So I can see the concern, but I definitely haven't changed nothing. Like you never left. I mean, once you play Gallop Racer, you sort of never lose it. I went on holiday with the wife, the kids, and her brother, and her brother's family. And I took my handheld emulator. So I was playing Gallop Racer in all the car rides, on the planes, everywhere we went. I was just playing Gallop Racer, like, constantly, which was great. Okay, so the turf got taken over, that's fine. But we can win that back. In the dirt, we just blocked with others. Okay, cool. Oh, horse title for Copper the Cat, which is nice. And then Cold Breeze dropping in. Sweet. I don't know why, but there's like a roll of some sort of tape on my desk. So I'm here rolling it up. Just normal behavior. Let's check out the Hall of Fame, so we can all have a quick catch up, because it's been that long. We've got Lion Pride, Kramer's King, Nala, beautiful horse. One of our first speeds. Royal Fox was nearly our first 99. Upset us greatly. From Vodka Fox, an exact game, which Vodka Fox is a Hazel Fox bloodline. Silver Breeze, Fairy Bolt, can't forget it, Fairy Bolt, and Gucci. That's why I dropped it when I was younger. The combos seem so hard, but I'm older, the combos are not hard. What's hard is learning the basics, poking and knowing when to block step. That's yeah, and like counter and do all the little technical things that online players do. Firefox, which is Beauty Value and Hazel Fox. Very nice horse. One and only. Bright Opal Spinning Post, another Spinning Post baby, just to make a point of that. Mad Courage and Daisy Delight. Lucky Sky, which is Funny Attire and Deep Blue. Deep Blue was one of our original mares. Little Eden and Gummy Bear being another one. The stamina stats to be explained though by Little Eden. Explosive Delight, which is sails along and around Cosmos, one of our sires. Fairy Bolt and Slick Beauty. This is a crossbreed between two of our lines, as you can see, quite successful. 97, 97, 94 with good braking, good temp, good heart, good everything. Olympus, no 99s, but decent stats across the board. Moon Emperor, which is Fairy Bolt Kinky Weapon. Very nice. Bear Hunt, Hurricane Haley, 2 in-game horses. If you get either of these 2, breed them together. Fairy Bolt. How can we forget this champion? Won everything. Dark Knight, Rose Quartz. Shouldn't have been here. Shouldn't have even been bred. Yeah. Dark Knight was Spinning Post and somebody, and Rose Quartz was another random combination. How dare you? That bloody Daisy. Daisy chains. This line just... Don't even get me started. Firefox and Round Cosmos, Lioness, which is Mad Courage and Big Show. Everyone knows that combination brings out awesome babies. Hurricane Haley with Fairy Bolt. Like, just a very strong sire. Anything you breed with Fairy Bolt. Here's Rose Quartz, which was Bright Opal and Fairy Dust. So, it wasn't terrible, but the sire was not very good, which was a confusing part. Hazel Fox, the Crimson Prince and Big Show. Gave us our first really, really solid horse. We were super lucky with that. Because Crimson Prince was... I'd like to say Spinning Post and somebody, but it wasn't the best. Here's Nala. Stats don't represent how good this horse was. Never even tried to... Like, I'm pretty sure it was undefeated. Oh no, we lost one because I was an idiot. Never mind. Rock My Socks and Rose Quartz here with something Spirit. But a lot of horses. As you can see with Hazel Fox, we won how many races? 43 races we won. 40 Group 1s. Wow. Flimsy Shield. Yeah, we could have a look through the save card, but we want to get some more races in. Otherwise people might get a bit cranky. Which is fine. We're here to play Gallop Racer. We're not here to reminisce. Blame Game we got rid of, and now was winning races. I find that hilarious, and it always happens. So we might watch that. Do we want to watch this, guys, and see if this horse is going to win? Yeah, fuck it, let's do it. This ain't a kid-friendly stream, so if you hate my language, I'm sorry, but that's just who I am as a person. Not trying to be vulgar towards anyone or anything, but it's just my personality. I let stuff slip. It's nothing personal. But here we go. Let's jump in and watch this horse that we got rid of run around the racetrack. What are we putting odds-wise? Is it going to be starting favourite, do we reckon? We're about to find out. Blame Game. Handicap 128. So, yep, starts favourite over Freshlight. I mean, only just favourite. With the old basic colours, my actual colour is Harris picking up the drive, or the ride I should say. Let's see how we go. Hopefully Freshlight wins, but we'll see what happens. I don't even know where this horse wants to run. I think that was the issue why we got rid of it. We couldn't work it out. It had the daisy chain temper. Feels like, no, we got better horses. I'm not wasting my time on a horse that A, annoys me, and B, we have better horses. Where are we sitting? We're about, okay, towards the tail of the field. Wasn't expecting that. We'll have to check out the foals in the barn too. I can't even remember what horses we have in the barn at the moment. Okay, Blame Game making an early move here. That could come in handy or could come as a detrimental move. Right. Here comes Freshlight up the middle with the yellow silks. The horse in front looks like it's going to kick back because Blame Game's not really pulling away here, which is to be expected. Warm Star now coming up the in between the two of them. Freshlight coming in with a late surge. Blame Game's going to drop out and do what we expected, but it's going to be Warm Star with the upset here. Warm Star picking up the win. Nice ride, dude. Where'd we end up finishing? Sometimes I'm just right, aren't I? Doesn't matter how good a horse is. Doesn't matter because the game's like, nah. Even the AIs don't know how to ride them properly. Alright, jumping on with the shotgun Sally. Coming from the desert ending summer storm combination here. Another front running filly. Loves to run out in front. Not the fastest, but has a good enough ability to win this Group 1 here today. Let's get it done.
Are on the track.
It's just a habit.
The horses are
Right,
in
let's
the
do
gate.
this. Damn, nearly a perfect start. Can't get one.
That was a beautiful start.
Holy smokes, what are you? Oh, hi Night Falcon. Yeah, you can have a perfect start, sure. Oh, shotgun doesn't want to be touched. Okay, we'll just let you run. I hate those kinds of horses where you know the parents' running style, but they have the complete opposite running style. Or the one where you breed a horse with two front runners, and then it's a closer, but it has speed demon. Or you breed two horses that are trailers, and it becomes a front runner with lightning speed.
Okay, this is where the race
Yep.
is won.
I remember sharing a horse with Zombie, where in the Discord I sent him a message about it because we're doing a little competition to see who could breed a special ability first. We won't win this race, I don't reckon. We're gonna tank. Yeah, did not win that one. We could load it. I don't really care that much. We did run second, so it's not the end of the world, but it's just a start, I reckon, when I tried to pull shotgun back. We were meant to win, but that happens. Let me see if I can find my DMs with Mr. Zombie. Cool, cool, cool. Let's go. Everyone knows this old boy. Don't have to share that.
The horses are on the track.
I'm trying to find the photo I shared with you, Zombie, which was a horse. Can't find it in the DMs. It must be on the DMs between our
The horses are in the gate.
It'd be in our DMs between my old account and new, I reckon. Which I can actually log out of this account. So I'm trying to multitask again. I really need to stop doing that. Because this is why I don't win races. But I get these brainwaves and I'm like, I need to know, and I need to know now. How do I switch? Yeah. It was a horse that had speed demon but wasn't a front runner. I'm pretty sure it was the Lemon Salon horse. It was the Lemon Salon horse that had a special ability, but it wasn't. And it was silly. It couldn't win unless you ran it like that, but you had to run out of position to win. It was kind of funny.
Excellent.
Nice. Jumping back on there. Good win. Sweet. It was a proceeder with speed demon. And you just ran it as a front runner. Yeah, that sounds about right. And for all the like, it could have given me explosive, but it gave me speed demon. So I was like, okay, cool. I still want to get an explosive horse. Right, what do we got now? I'm guessing we got a 2-year-old up. Yep, Satan's Child. You're not running against weaker competition because you look kind of good. What race should we put Satan's Child in, guys? There is it's either one of these two or the Capella. I reckon one of these two. I think we go either Denub or Pollux. It doesn't matter. They're pretty much both similar. Summer Storm and Nala. You are a dirt horse. So when I said that, I missed that. Okay, cool. I mean, we do have a dirt filly race next week. We'll put you in there. I mean, you're pretty much undefeated as a filly. Oh, yeah, you're not going to be ready. Cool. And this one. Bounce back. You're a filly as well. We'll put Tropical in that one because of the lower handicap. Which one? Oh yeah, Tropical. We still won one. That growth type is normal for that bloodline. And we'll put you in the Denub. Right. Cool. We do have the Sydney. So Simba, you're my turf horse. Here we go. I mean, we gotta run Shuggy at some point, but not this week. Right, let's have a look at the pasture as well, see what we were running with before we left. Rivet. Wild Vegas. Aztec Princess. Eclipse, another really beautiful fairy bolt baby. Shooting Star, which again, another Hazel Fox baby. Deep Blue, the beautiful combination of Heart for Delight and Spinning Post. Lion Pride, which is Nala, which is again that same combination. Winged Light, beautiful horse. Rock Masarks, Rose Quartz, Kramer's King. I was a bit... I don't know how you guys felt, but I felt like Kramer's King didn't really do a lot for our stable. There we go, Crimson Prince, Green Earth and Grave Parade. So a B ranked horse with an a B ranked horse with an A ranked horse, and then Crimson Prince, which is obviously a bred horse with an S ranked, gave us Dark Knight, and we gave him one chance. The Dark. Oh, okay, thanks guys. I was talking. Yeah. I just said a lot, but yeah, no. Here we are. Some cool names here. I love this name, All About Me. I hope this horse turns out to be a beast. But let's go racing. Bum, bum, bum. We are the favourite still. Which, to be fair. Win or place though. Lightning speed. Let's see how we go. I'm so excited to get that ability popping. Damn. I have a rough guess. Future is their ability, like
The horses are
their overall like chance of being good, which is the easiest category to get maxed out.
in the gate.
Let me get out of the gate. Calm is their behavior, so their temper. Their power is their toughness and their heart, and their flex is their I can't remember. But yeah, future's pretty much like speed, staying, and stamina, which are the main three categories for future. I would assume from what I've seen, mainly speed and staying, not so much stamina, because you breed personal ballet to anyone, and all of their foals will have. Okay, I'm not going to be able to get out of here. And now I don't get lightning speed because I'm too far back. Which is kind of ridiculous. We're doing this race again. Yeah, we're doing this race again. Nothing happened. What are we talking about? I would say so, Remy. That's what I was originally thinking. But then how can you give 5 stars to a horse in flex for that? Because, like, it shouldn't really matter if they can run on one surface or both. Like, and like how far they can run. Like, because then ideally the only horse in the game that should be 5 stars in flex would be Happy Plain, because she has 5 to 20 turf and dirt. Yeah, I'm with Zombie. Ultimately, it doesn't matter as long as more stars equals better. Completely agree with that point. We're gonna try going inside this time.
And they're in the home stretch.
Oh, move your butt. I mean, I got lightning speed, but that horse put his booty in my face.
Show your guts. An amazing burst of speed.
I lost so much momentum. Ah. As you guys know, I get frustrated by booties getting in my way.
The horses are on the track.
'Cause if I do that to them, I get disqualified. But they do it to me. It's all good, guys. It's all good.
And away they go. That was a beautiful start.
Who's played Gallop Racer recently? I probably had a 6-month break myself before tonight. I started playing some Pokemon. I started doing some shiny hunting. I started a sword playthrough on my Switch while I was getting my tonsils out in hospital. I shiny hunted the Zigzagoon. The Galarian Zigzagoon, I got that, and then I got an Eldegoss as well, which was kind of cool.
And they're in the home stretch. Show your guts.
Right, we're not going for lightning speed, we're just going to try and outrun this horse up front. Is it going to make a difference, do we reckon? Like, I know that you're fast, but like... Yeah, so it does make a huge difference. Of course it does. Why wouldn't it make a difference? I haven't played recently, should though. I haven't played in a year. Yeah. I feel like Gallop Racer is one of those games where you think about it, you think about playing it, you don't play it, then somebody else in a community, you know, about plays it. So you're like, oh, I'll give it another shot. Then you play it, you fall in love with it again. You play it consistently for like a few months straight. And then another game comes out that really takes your interest, or something comes up in life and it gets put on the back burner. And then you come back to it in 10 months' time. So that's where I'm at with it. Like, I'll always have a love for this game, but it's never always a priority. Sounds about right. Yeah, so like, I don't mind. While it's enjoyable and I'm enjoying it, for sure, I'll keep playing it. But also, like, do you guys want me to keep playing on this save file? Like,
And they're in the home stretch.
or do you want me to play?
Show your guts. Wow. Terrific.
Instant response is definitely going to make the difference, but it's not a close race.
We have a winner.
In which I play in huge chunks with big breaks between those chunks, yeah, same. I haven't played in 4 months, but I have been playing Assassin's Creed Shadows and MX bikes a lot. Okay. I'd say if you're still having fun with this file, keep playing it. Yeah, like it's going to take me a bit of a adjustment to get back into it, but I'm still going to enjoy it. There's still obviously new horses coming through. I just don't know how you guys all felt about it all. Okay, so there's a somewhat decent horse in this race. And like, sometimes a fresh stream, like not a fresh stream, a fresh save file makes you guys feel more enticed to start your own new save file and play along with me and try and keep up with me. If it's something like I play once a week,
The horses are in the gate.
then you guys can like play in your own time
That was a great start.
and try and keep up with me, or it's something you play after you watch my stream or while I stream, if that makes sense. I don't know. The way I think about it. Like when we were having all those Discord sessions when everyone was playing different games and stuff, it was good to start over because on my emulator, because I could just sit there and enjoy it. But this, I like this save file is so nostalgic. It would be impossible to get rid of. 'Cause I even kept it on my other emulator just so I can have all the stats and stuff to compare to when I get good horses and stuff.
2 furlongs to go.
If I'm not mistaken, the issue with this horse was we need to put blinkers on it because it was a tropical pride baby. And then we come out and won. And then we do it again. Yeah, we lost the first start with this horse. I know that much. And then we won the last start, but we won that quite easy. So Parks knows what's up. Hey guys, anyone got any tips for me? Simba. You're never going to use that inside attack, but Oh, are you still looking at taking file names? If we get to files in this stream,
The horses
we've
are
got about an
in the
hour before I'll probably go to bed, because I don't want to be up super late. But,
horses are in the gate.
but for sure, we'll take some fresh names down.
That was a beautiful start.
Just type them in chat, and if we get to it, we get to the new files for sure. We'll take some names down. That'd be great. Lightning, welcome in. Welcome back, Blue. Can't stay for long because I'm at work, but good to see you're doing well. Thanks, Lightning. I appreciate your uploads too. I've been watching all your uploads. So if you ever feel like nobody's watching or you're not pulling interest, I always look out for your Gallop Racer stuff, no matter what game it is. So keep it up, is what I can say. Because yeah, it's really good and it's enjoyable. So good. Was just curious as well. Well, like it's always been the way with this channel. It's like the files haven't always been mine, if that makes sense. I just always wanted to try and keep you guys involved. A person called STJ had started uploading 2004. Might have to watch that later. Unfortunately, I had to stop because my laptop got stolen. Oh, but I'm doing a workaround and going to make a new video soon. Thank you for your support. I hate people, dude. Like, we're gonna do that again. Because, yeah, I hate people, man. Like, just leave stuff alone. If it's not yours, don't touch it. Like, people work hard for their stuff, and, like, that's a bugger. But, yeah, if you end up doing, like, a fresh save file in 2004, feel free to reach out, and if I can help you with anything, dude, for sure, like, more than happy to help. Because I know how much effort goes into, one, trying to stream or record videos, but two, just finding the time. It's definitely a struggle. You'll reach out soon. Yep, no need to thank me. Like, that's what we're all here for. Like, that's what this community is meant to be about, is just sticking our necks out for each other and helping each other out, because I'm upset they got rid of the Internet Archive. I got a lot of my emulator games from there. Yeah, right. I get most of mine for cool ROMs because it's just simple. And like, if you've got a antivirus or anything like that, it's generally quite easy to just download them without any worry. Somehow one of my power module cords came loose. Don't know how it happened on my motherboard, but it was slightly loose, and I had this huge issue where my PC just randomly started crashing, and I was like, what the f going on? But it was only when I was playing like one game. Pretty sure it was Valorant at the time, and I was like, I really want to play Valorant. So like, I literally was like, okay, I'll just delete and re-download it. Didn't work, so then I thought there was something like wrong with my files, so I tried transferring all my files over and doing all that, and that didn't work. And I was like, so I literally just factory reset my PC, and then that didn't work, and I was like, what the front door is going on? Anyway, so I undid it anyway to clean it, and I noticed that the cable was plugged in, but it wasn't flush, and yeah, so that ruined it. So I didn't have to go through everything, and that's why I wasn't also streaming as well, because I thought I literally factory reset all of my files, try and clear up some space on my PC anyway, and I thought I got rid of all of my all my data for Gallop Racer, but It's on my emulator anyway, so I could have just transferred it across, but here we are. Cool, we got the sprint. Okay, let's have a look. Eggs and Pancakes is ready to go again. Night Typhoon is ready to go again. Yeah, it definitely drove me mad, dude. I was a lot of emotions that day, for sure. Right, let's go double check. Oh, well, I'm not in a financial situation for that. I would have just had to have gone, okay, my PC's not working. I'll send it in to get fixed, and if they can't fix it, then I just don't have a PC no more. Because that's more so where I'd be at. So Cash and Rum needs to win the sprint this week. That's easy. Then Night Typhoon can win the turf. Cool. So Cash and Rum and Night Typhoon. Wait. Unless Cold Breeze. Night Typhoon. Have you won the turf before? No, you haven't. So yeah, you need to win the turf this week. Ooh, yeah. Bugger it. We're gonna do it. But it's working now. Everything's downloaded. Cash and Rum's only now just got back in the green. May as well try and win this week with you, because... And now the dirt races. Let's have a look at our stats here. How do you get likes pack on a front runner? That comes from Tender Value for sure, but... Oh well. Dirt. Oh, Sedate Rule is just literally sitting here chilling, lol. Why do I have him again? I'm trying to work out where my dirt horses are that I want. Have you won a title yet? No. So you're one of my dirt horses for today. So you can run the sprint or the 10. You can take the 10. Now we need a dirt sprint horse. I mean, you're a dirt, and you haven't won anything. Bugger it. We'll use you as a blocker. Perfect. Who's in the Prince Cup? No one of value. Perfect. Oh, Shuggy wanted to race there. We'll move Shuggy. We have to use Shuggy somewhere today, that's for sure. Final Champ Cup? Why not? Let's do it. Rightio, I've got a big week of racing. I feel like I'm missing something, let me just double check. You're racing, you're booked. You're booked, you're booked. You're booked for sure. You're booked. Yeah, everyone's booked. Perfect. Cool. Let's go. My dog just chucked her toy ring at my face. Play with me now, I said. Do I look like a joke to you? Okay, so we're not the favourite. Which is interesting. Decent speed, but Nala and Summer Storm, I normally would expect speed at this part of their career. I'd expect a front runner as well. Would you guys all agree? Especially, but you never know.
The horses are on the track.
But let's go.
The horses are in the gate.
Good manners.
And they're off. That was a great start.
No gate rocket. That's the first thing I noticed. We are going to be attacked for the lead. So we'll hold out just a little bit wider. And then follow them across. Perfect. And then Sunny Derby is the favourite back in the field. Trust me, she never quiets down unless I play with her. And even then, she still acts like a toddler when I'm not fast enough. Oh no. The overtake. Yeah, right. I mean, Teddy's not really like that for me. Got a couple of wild horses. I'm not going to contest this. There's no point. We're in a decent enough spot where I could probably still get last corner leader. As long as we hold on to enough stamina, we probably could still finish in the money. Worst case scenario, I can always redo the race. It's not the end of the world. Start getting going now. We still have a decent amount of stamina left. And the favourite's got a bit of ground to make up. Do get last corner leader, which will help us with our stamina. The rest of the field is closing in pretty fast, though. Overwhipped. Oh wait, no I didn't. I don't think I did. Did we hold on? I don't think we did, to be honest. Nah, that's heartbreaking. Right. We'll go again. And I'll stay focused this time. Wait, was that a horse called Horoscope? There's a horse called Horoscope. I did not know that.
The horses.
Right, let's actually focus up and not let these horses attack us like they did. And get away with it.
The horses are in the gate.
1, 2. There we go. Perfect.
Great start.
And we're leading a lot more comfortably this time around. But we are in the yellow. So when these horses attack, we're going to put ourselves in a really difficult situation. So they're going to start moving now. Okay, only the 9's coming this time, of course. Oh. Well, there's Speed Demon. Well, we probably win this race now.
Okay, this is where the race is won.
We can still get Revo. We can... If we go 7 here, we get Revo. Because we'll get last corner later, and we'll just go later. We don't get 7, so that changes plans. That's fine. Cool. Cool. Time to go.
2 furlongs to go.
Probably an early spurt on this track, but I also want to get a bit of distance on the favourite. And what is this 12? Oh, second favourite. It's crazy how much difference that Speed Demon made. Like,
The winner.
the only difference between that last race and this one was Speed Demon, and we held that horse off by 2-3 lengths. But Hallow's End on debut, second time around, does pick up the victory. Positioning was an A, but that would only be because of the no. Interesting. Might be a situation where it's not a front runner, but has front runner abilities. I wonder if we can activate second wind. Haven't activated second wind in so long. It's pretty much get out of the gate, don't touch their speed, don't do nothing, let them do whatever they want. I just realised something. What did you realise?
Are in the gate.
Oops, that's not going to happen.
And away they go.
And I didn't save. Damn it. Oh well. We are the favourite, so it shouldn't really matter. They were supposed to rotate. Yeah, they were supposed to, but doesn't always happen, unfortunately.
2 furlongs to go. Show your gut.
You are one cranky horse. We're gonna have to redo that last race. Because cranky bum here. Ah. These daisy chain horses. We'll finish this week up and then we'll try not to save state anymore. It's just, I'm in habit of doing that because of my emulator save file.
Are in the gate. And they're off. That's a great start.
Because if you go to the track record section in the office, you would see some of the associate NA tracks have distances that don't race it during the year. But that's true. I mean, it wouldn't be surprising if they forgot to add it. This game was pretty ahead of its time when it comes to micromanaging. Like when you compare it to Gallop Racer 2003. You can only have up to, 6 horses at a time? If off memory, or was it 8? And the tracks rotated in that. The breeding was different, but they had a whole different mini game for breeding, so I guess the argument is there that they probably could have had enough time to do it. Or they just decided against it. It's a nice fight. Whoa. I thought we were done for there. Oh, let's save. That was a really nice fight to the wire. I didn't really expect that. Then I also feel like breeding's probably more in depth in 2004 than 2003. Because they just were like, doesn't matter, whatever the size growth is, we'll just do that.
The horses are on the track.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
The horses are in the gate.
Oh my goodness.
And away they go.
This is a type of horse that can't have a bad start.
The horses are on the track. The horses are
Focus,
in the gate.
please, basic. Okay, that's a better start.
And away they go. That was a beautiful start.
No, it's not, because now we got challenges. It's gonna be one of those ones where I don't need to win, but I want to win. And
The horses
like, it's
are
a real
on the
toss-up.
track. The horses are in the gate.
I really do suck.
And away they go. That was a
The rust is showing for sure right now. Holy moly. What I'll do is I'll save a little bit closer to the thing.
The horses are on the track.
There we go.
The horses are in the gate.
There we go.
And away they go. A great start.
I'm gonna head to the gym. It was lovely to watch. Enjoy it the rest of your night. Thanks, Remy. Enjoy your time at the gym. Thank you for stopping by, especially on short notice. Like everyone that showed up tonight, I really do appreciate it. Really great to know that everyone still cares. Right, let's see if this is a bit better.
2 furlongs to go.
A little bit. We're not showing much speed. We are starting to drop. The 4 is going to be the danger. Of course it is, a centric goal. We are going to hold on though, so that's fantastic.
We have a winner.
Also, if you're a first-time viewer, don't be afraid to say hello or a hi, or let me know how you found the stream. Right, we finally got that race over and done with, so we shouldn't have to worry about her no more. There we go. Hash and rum. Get rid of that hates pack and this horse is very strong. That's just me being picky though, so not much else you can do about it.
Are on the track.
Right, we don't need a perfect start with this horse, which is
Are in the gate.
awesome.
And away they go. That was a beautiful start.
We might even change our colours at some point. Because I feel like it's been a while. And I don't know. Just not really feeling these colours at the moment, to be honest. Right, let's see if we can try and squeeze across a little bit more. It's a little bit better.
Okay, this is where the race is won.
Yeah, this isn't a pack. Okay, it's a bit of a pack. My bad. Sorry, Aussie. We gotta wait to the straight to get
2 furlongs
so we can go now. We're gonna hit that gap perfectly. No. Yeah, thanks, mate.
amazing burst of speed.
Look at the closing speed. Bang.
We have a winner.
Cash and rum celebrating on the line. I was a little bit worried when that horse put out off the bend. I honestly thought we were done for and we were going to get boxed in. But didn't work out like that. We got through it. Very happy with that. Great. Perfect. Sweet, sweet, sweet. And we are going to save. Native Hill. That horse stands out like a sore thumb. Perfect. This should be a cakewalk.
The horses
Without me jinxing
are
it,
on the
but
track. The horses are in the gate. And they're off. That was a beautiful start.
all these horses' temperaments are too good. I'm expecting like a lot of fight, and I'm just not getting it. I know, like first world problems, am I right? But I'm quickly going to turn the aircon off because it's making a funny noise. And I would rather have an aircon tomorrow when it's freezing cold than right now when it's actually a nice temperature. Yeah, someone uploaded a Gallop Racer video 13 days ago. It's a half an hour video, so I know what I'm going to watch when I go to bed.
Okay, this is where the race is won.
I just find it really cool that people are still uploading a game from 2004 in 2025. Oh yeah, let's go Silver Dollars. Silver Dollars foals can be called Looney and Tooney. Or Loonies and Toonies. That'd be funny. There we go, finally got a first try win. Took a few attempts, but we finally got there. Sweet. I think we have one more race, do we not though? $21 game, that's better than any current horse racing game. Yeah. And that's the thing, like, Champion Jockey wasn't bad, but it wasn't as good as this. And that's upsetting. Oh. We're gonna struggle here. Hey Joshua, how you doing? Welcome in.
The horses are on the track.
I did not read the distance, so we're probably gonna
Are in the gate.
struggle. But
Go. That was a great start.
we use the corner to our advantage. Okay, so the favourite's gonna lead to. Oh, that's not good. Means they can set the tempo they want to set. Oh well. If we don't win this race, we don't win. We don't need to win it. We'll deal with it. I'm not phased. Try and stay off the rough. Looks like there's a slight rough on that inside. So try and use everything we can. With Champion Jockey, I think it's 90% for sure. Not even that, it's like 95% Champion Jockey or GI Jockey, and then it's like 5%. Because I remember when I was a kid, it still came out ages ago. That's the thing, like it still came out over 10 years ago. But I was like, if it has the 2004 or the 2003 breeding mechanics, like the Gallop Racer breeding mechanics, and then GI Jockey playing, I can deal with it. And I always play GI Jockey on the PS3 and that anyway, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But if it just had the 2004 breeding system and the abilities and stuff, I wouldn't have cared as much. But it had GI Jockey visuals, GI Jockey playstyle, GI Jockey breeding, GI Jockey story, as I like to call it. It's just everything. Everything was GI Jockey. And like, if you're a big GI Jockey fan, I can understand that. Like, I know it's like from the Japanese game. Yeah. We won't. I don't think we're gonna win that, chat. I mean, we could if we keep save reset until we get a revolution, but nah, we'll just keep going. I'm not phased. Yeah, Knight's Typhoon doesn't it? We just will win that with Simba, and that's fine, and then Smiling Knight needs to win a dirt race. Cool. Yeah, the nerve. Yeah, he gave us an annoying race there, that's for sure. Sales, yeah, but I think it's more so for the fan base because they knew that the Gallop Racer games had a fan base that was about to die off. Because you think 2006 was the last Gallop Racer. I mean, there was Japanese Gallop Racers after 2006, but they weren't released in English, which is the main thing. Good response, which is nice. Okay, how are you winning Group 1s then? You have 66 speed and 58 stamina. Cool. Where is that horse? Smiling Knight there. Yeah, that's right, you did win the Independence. Perfect. Right, what have we got today then? Today, nothing. Pushing buttons. You do not need a race in that race, that's for sure. Perfect. And then our 2-year-olds. Anyone that's ready is Appleby. So we'll put Appleby in. Let's go. Are you by Appleby? No. Okay. Cool. Right, let's go. I want to see how they get the updated champion jockey. How to get the updated champion jockey with the updated tracks. It'd be Japanese for sure. Like, I wouldn't mind playing Winning Post, like the new one, but you can't even buy it in Australia. You have to VPN to Japan to be able to buy it to even play it. Like, you can't even buy it on the Australian Steam store to play the game. I don't care it's in Japanese. I'll just translate it with like my phone and take photos and stuff and learn how to play it. Like, I don't care. It looks cool. It's a different way to play. But I can't even do that. I can't even buy the game to play it because it's like, oh, we don't reckon it will sell outside of Japan, so we're not going to worry. Like, give us the choice. And I know there's a guy in. There was a guy that was doing Champion Jockey. He was doing a series, but he's a commentator for esports for. Or is it esports or for F1? Either way, he was playing some Champion Jockey, and he has a guy in his Discord that were talking about doing a racing game, and like, it just looks like Champion Jockey and it doesn't interest me. That was a terrible start. I really need to start focusing up on these starts, otherwise we're going to lose some horses. I think we should never have lost that, even with a terrible start. I understand, but they're stupid. Oh, they are for sure. And I get it's a business too. Like, you don't want to go bankrupt trying to please everyone, but then, like, your population is fine. But at the same time, it's like, you used to do it back when, like, it didn't cost you any money. Like, everyone was making PS2 games back in the day. But these days, people are either too scared to spend a bunch of money on a game, or they just copy someone else. Like, when they made File Up Racing. Oh, let's make a video game and release it and charge 50, 60 bucks for it, and then make a mobile game for free, the exact same game, and then just have mobile game content in it. It was ridiculous. And even that was like repetitive as all buggery. Like, it didn't matter what horse you're on. You can't race the same horse all the way through the grades. You can only race it in its grade, and just not interesting. Like the way they did it was like, oh, well done, you bred a horse, but it's a B grade horse, so it'll never win a Group 1 because it's a B grade horse. Like, that's not how life works. That's not how horse racing works. You buy a horse for $1,300 and it go on to win multiple Group 1s. Ideally, someone who enjoys Gallop Racer puts into making a video game with the art style of this game, because the art style of this game, if this was all rendered up and in perfect details and glamified, the horses' actions got slightly updated, the quality, you could see the details in their fur, the sweat, the textures, and everything else that you could do with modern day technology. It would be the greatest horse racing game in the planet. And even if you weren't a 100% horse racing fan, I feel like it would still pull enough of an attraction because of how high quality the game could be. Because you bring in like the real tracks, you get the sponsors, you do the right thing, you go to the most famous stables and get the consent to put these horses in the game, and don't beat around the bush and change their names and make them look similar. Get the licenses for these horses. It's going to cost some money, but you're only using their likeness. Like, you're not degrading them. And then all of a sudden you've got a multi-million-dollar game because, oh, I can race Winx against Black Caviar. I can race Chautauqua against Zendaya. Or, that's probably a really bad example, but you get my idea. Like, you could race American Pharaoh against who was the horse that won the Kentucky Derby last year at Long Odds? Or like, there's just so many ways you could go about it. And like, if you get the licenses for those horses, then you can also make like a story. Mystic Dan? Yeah, Mystic Dan. We'll go with that. Perfect. Like, you can make a story based around that where you're like going through different time zones. Like, your family has had horses and you might not have had Secretariat, or for example, but you had another horse that was going to race up against Secretariat. Like, there's so many cool ways that you could do it. Like, it just really annoys me because like I have the brain and like the ideas on how to like design a game where it could work. Because don't get me wrong, I love the GI jockey and the champion jockey. The fact that there's some part of like a story, like they started with an original character and then like the jockeys that were like against you in your debut riding season, they like follow you through and they become like the older jockeys and stuff. I think that's a cool thing, like where Gallop Racer just has the same 8 jockeys you pick from. I think it's cool that like they've got a developing story, but it's not very in depth. Like, they could definitely take the next step. Oh, I didn't pick her up. No. We don't have time. Here's the knife and the canopus. Let's go. You got a great name? Let me know. Tell me it. Let's go, team. These are personal preferences, don't flame me. I don't flame any names. We have eggs and pancakes, like, come on. Doo doo doo. Step up. Pick up a little bit more. Don't want you this far back. There we go. Perfect. Now this horse has pack passer. Yeah, we don't want pack passer as the main ability because I don't think it upgrades to a special ability. It might do, but I've never seen it. I think, I can't remember, is it? I know this horse has pack passer, but I don't know what the other abilities are.
And they're in the home stretch.
I think we went too late.
Show your guts. Wow. Terrific speed.
No, just perfect. Oh, that was a nice, the nail biting race. Like, we had to work there. I thought we were going to get beat. We're nearly at the end of the year. Nearly. Those abilities coming in clutch. Empress. Frugal Lark. I should really pick her up. I know she has stubborn, but I need to try her as a broodmare. I know some people have had some luck with her. Because she's got likes pack and grit, which are both positive abilities, so. You've only got 73 speed. Okay. What are you? Desert ending something serene. A lot of these horses are surprising. They should have better abilities, I feel. Alright, we could just skip a week. That doesn't happen too often. We got Shuggy, but we've got to move Tender. Where's Tender? Yeah. To the Shiner Sprint. Perfecto. Rightio, Shuggy Oogie. Best name in the game. By far. We're not the favourite Simple Moonies. Okay, perfect. Horse Animations 2006, Jockey Progression 2004, Design between 2004 and Champion Jockey. Yeah, no, I can back that. I'm not the biggest fan of the speed's good, so I don't mind it. But obviously, like, fast-paced horse racing game would be better than a slow-paced one. I feel like the revolutions are a bit too fast in 2006. So if you slowed the revolutions down and you had it like a mix between like probably half time faster, like halfway between 2006 and 2004, that would be my perfect blend. I agree with the progression system. 2004 is real good. It doesn't matter how good or bad you are, you'll eventually get to 99. And you don't really get hindered too much. I think once you get to max out, you should stop though. I don't think there's no point of losing points after that. We're going to get absolutely cooked.
And they're in the home stretch.
I'd be all for it. An online mode to me sounds fantastic. Especially with this day and age, like, get it online. How did we win that? How did we win that? Shucky oogie. Oh. Damn. Okay. I'll race on rough. I didn't know there was a rough. I wasn't paying attention to that. I don't know how we still won that though. That was ridiculous. That was redonkulous. Customization would be rival stars in Gallop Racer. Yep. Trainer and omen progression starters orders. I don't remember that. Starters orders. I haven't played a lot of it. No breeding, of course. Yeah, no brainer. Yep. Yeah. Look at all the horses that want to run here. We have to move some horses, that's for sure. Ah, and then no one wants to run in the Continental Cup, of course. That'd be too easy. So let's move some of these horses out. Sedate Ruler. You can go on the Tokyo Cup. That'll do. Smiling Knight is the horse I actually have booked in that race. Pushing Buttons. Oh yeah, we need a win for your next race. That'll do. Major River. You are pulling my leg if you think you're going to do that race. What can you run? 12, yeah. And then On My Nerves. Let's have a look. What's your bloodline? Fairy Bolt. You should be able to run on the turf. Let's try it. Continental Cup. Can you run the 12? Yeah. Perfect. The way I'd improve upon 2004, that's the thing. I have a heap of really good ideas about how games could be better, especially this one, because like we all understand it's a pretty good game. We want to race on pancakes before this is all said and done too. Don't get me wrong, it is a good game, but there's also those ways you could improve. But option one for sure is being able to put in an inquiry, like lodge a protest, if a horse like blocks your path or stuff. And then that also should come in with like the trainer realizing, okay, you're riding that horse fine, and then someone cut you off, compared to, oh well, you were riding that horse and you sat on the fence on the favourite, and instead of getting off the fence, you decide to stay on the fence. Like the game should realise, like, if you made the mistake as the rider, or if the game cut you off, like you shouldn't get punished for the game cutting you off.
And they're off. That was a great start.
And like have some more realistic tendencies in the riders. Like I've come out of the gate rocket, I'm leading, I'm first into the first turn. The 14 should take cover. If this was realistic, this horse okay, I burned out of the gate, I didn't lead, I'm going to take cover. It's not hard to recognize that. Like, obviously you could abuse that, but it's a solo player game, so why does it matter if you abuse it? Where online, that's when people can try and, like, if their horse is better than yours, that's where they can try and attack you. Yeah, exactly. And, like, I don't think that should always happen, but I feel like sometimes, like, it's just timing. Like, they've moved and then you've moved into that lane. I feel like you should be able to choose when you protest. It's like, if you still win and they accidentally moved, I get it. But I agree with the horse on the outside, not trying to run with you. Yeah. And, like, when you're trying to win, like, if there was an equivalent to, like, the Gallop World Series, right? You should be able to nominate a horse for one of every race instead of having to nominate them week by week. You should be able to, like in 2006, you can go out and set more than one start, so then you don't have to worry about constantly micromanaging 25 horses, because that would just help me, because I could just plan out a horse's path for the year at the start of the year and plan out all the horses' paths, and then I wouldn't have to worry about checking it every week, because I'd be like, okay, this horse is winning the GWS Turf, for example. I know they need to win the second cup, they need to win the Diamond Cup, and they need to win either the Paris Cup or the Sydney. Like, you could go through and plan, because you know how much time by then. You already know that, like, it should come up with, you've got a horse, you've got a once in a lifetime horse. The GWS, or whatever we call it, series is arising. Do you want to set your targets for that series? And then if you click yes, they say, would you like us to pre-select all of those races? And then you can change it. Like, yes, exactly what I just said. Yeah, if I lock in a race, you should allow me to change. Exactly. Horse injury, not the biggest fan of it. I can understand that from a animal cruelty side. Probably not ideal, but at the same time, it is realistic. I wouldn't have any horses dying. Like, I understand broodmares dying, but I wouldn't have it, like, dying from races. Like, but, like, in a story mode, for an example, you could do, you're riding a horse, and at some point, like, I don't like forced cutscenes where no matter what you do, that horse is going to hurt itself. Like, I don't like that, but I feel like it might randomly trigger at some point, and it triggers a storyline where you're riding a horse and a notification pops up, or like you notice that the horse isn't racing like its normal style, like it either feels a bit limpy, or it's a horse that's just normally calm is really hyper, or vice versa, and it gives you the option, do you want to pull the horse up or do you want to continue this race? And if you don't pull up the horse, then the horse starts to get lamer and lamer, and then the horse drops off sore, or you finish the race and then after the race, no matter where you finish, the horse is injured, and then you base your storyline around that for a little bit. That could be cool.
Okay, this is where the race is won. And they're in the home stretch.
And give me the option to goddamn pat my babies. Like, if I'm gonna breed all these horses, I'm gonna have a bunch of foals, give me the option to goddamn pet them.
An amazing burst of speed.
Like, is that too much to ask for?
Excellent. We have a winner.
I feel like that's not too much to ask for. Yeah, so my top 10 points would be, we just set the record in the Continental Cup. Again. Like the stronger the bond and time put it into... Yes. Exactly right, Lara. And not so much, but like, I don't want them to be like... I don't like how the horses mutate in Champion Jockey. But a similar thing, I wouldn't say exactly the same, but like, have a similar thing where when you increase your bond with your foal, it doesn't mutate them and make them superiorly better, but when you're riding that horse, you know how some horses and drivers or jockeys have a connection, and they just race better for certain jockeys. When you're actually riding that horse, if you put the time in and you create that bond, you get like, I guess you could call it a jockey ability, and it could be like in sync, where when you're riding a bred horse, like it takes a certain amount of a connection to activate it with a horse. You can't just get it once and activate on all horses you breed, but once achieving a certain bond, increases your ability to perform well while riding that horse. Because the only thing about Gallop Racer 2004, in my opinion, is once you work out how to play the game super well, the game becomes super easy. Like you have a challenging race every now and again where the AI cuck you, or something happens that like interrupts your flow, but outside of that, it's super easy. If I'm playing on hard mode, even if I figured out the game, if I'm not on the favourite, every race should be challenging. And like, I like the idea of revolutions, but probably patch them down a little bit, where you can get a revolution, but it's not gonna break the bank, where like this race would be a good example. I didn't smash the field, like I popped a bunch of really good abilities and won by a decent margin. That's how it should be. You should win by a comfortable margin. But also the requirements, like, I don't know how you'd make the requirements harder to get a revolution. For me, the revolution for hard would be easy. Like, there are easy requirements if I was to do it, because to me, giving something so broken, and you get the chance to activate it every time on a front runner, because you just get a perfect start and then you just sit there doing nothing. You should have to flick the whip so many times just to keep the horse on the bit. Like, I don't like the up-down system in GR Jockey. It sort of makes sense, but I'd do it differently, where a horse would react to sound, or a horse would react to, like, if they're out in front like this with blinkers on, 9 times out of 10 a horse will settle, but you also don't want them to settle too much. They need to stay on the bit, otherwise they just won't finish off the race. So you should be able to like whistle, you should be able to flick the reins, you should be able to flick the whip over their eyes, just to get them to pick up the bit a bit more, like their bit level, make it a bit more in depth, and have these options available to hardcore players like myself, who would be like, oh yeah, that's an awesome idea. Where a casual player says, well, no, I don't really want them settings where you can turn them on or off in your playthrough before you start, or even adjust them as you go to try them out. I think that'd be a really cool idea. Because, yeah, like, I want an in-depth game. I don't like you guys know, when I was doing, like, the 20 furlong races and that on a front runner, we sit there, get out in front, put on the 4 times speed, and then just fast forward through it. I sort of don't agree with that because like
Have a winner.
spurting at the right time isn't really not it's not really a thing. Because in a race, unless you're in front, unless you're the leader, spurting on time really doesn't mean that much. And that's coming from my harness racing background because if you're in the 1-1, so you're in the second line and you're behind the horse in the death, next to the leader, your spurt sometimes isn't your decision to make, if that makes sense, because you don't want to get stuck if that horse in front of you starts going backwards. So you've got to come out at the right time for you, but not for the horse. It's the same for like thoroughbreds. If you're not a front runner, timing your spurt isn't always the thing that determines whether or not you should win a race or not. Most of the time, it's whether or not you have the gap at the right time or you have a break on the field. If you're in last, you've got to go early to make up the ground, regardless if it's good timing or not. Like, I don't know. I also feel like the position stuff, like I understand it's a game, so you sort of need that in there as one of the metrics for like where a horse likes to run. But I also feel like you shouldn't be punished for not running them in that position because sometimes that happens. Like a horse comes out of the gate a bit slower, or a horse has a really good start. If no one wants to take the lead and you're on a horse that doesn't generally like to lead, you shouldn't be super punished being like, okay, this horse is going to drop out if you run a good pace, because you can still run the same pace at the back of a field. I think you should change it to like, instead of having it where, I'll show you what I mean. So here, for example, Tropical Bolt likes to run at the front and it's the leg type. Have it as a pace type. So instead of having one like front, near the front, back of the field last, you can have it as fast pace. A horse prefers a fast pace, but then you have it so you're setting the pace. So if your horse prefers a fast pace, you grab hold and you sit at the back of the field the whole race, that horse isn't going to fire as well. Whereas if you have a bad start, the horse prefers a fast pace, so then you put some pace into the race and you go sit outside the leader, that horse then races a little bit better. It's not going to race perfect because you didn't have that perfect start at the start, but you're racing more realistic. Take Black Caviar, for example. Always like to sit towards the middle of the pack or up near the front, where Winx always used to come out of the gate slow, enjoy a nice slow pace at the back of the field, and then bolt home. But you're telling me if Winx actually jumped with the rest of the field and sat midfield or even higher up, he's not going to race as well? It doesn't work like that. That's not how it's not how it works, I guess you could say. So yeah, I think adding a pace system instead of a leg type would actually help a lot in benefiting the game, because then you're actually judging your ability as a jockey, not the horse's ability to run around, if that makes sense. We're in that with you. But yeah, that's just how I feel about it, honestly, because it makes a lot of sense in my head when I think about it like that. Where, yeah, just like because you've got a front runner and you get a perfect start, and like, yeah, still have your special abilities. Like, I want special abilities for sure. It gives you a reason to breed and grind out the game. Hey Jen, yeah, I'm live. I'm about to finish up though, because it's past like 2 o'clock here. But I had some time. I felt like playing some Gallop Racer and seeing how the community was doing, so gave it a crack. We just spent nearly 2 hours going through. We didn't make a lot of progress, but we did a lot of talking about video games that are never going to be made that we all hope will be made. But yeah, that's how I'd do it. Because then you're rewarding the player, not the horse. Because, for example, this horse here has Speed Demon. I come out of the gate decent. I sit out in front, get Speed Demon, I win, regardless. But if this horse was like preferred a fast pace, or a good tempo, or however you want to word it, you could have horses that prefer more than one tempo. We can have middle tempo and fast, or slow tempo and fast. You can, like, there would be ways around it where you could have it like a 1 through 10 scale where you highlight how much of the pace they prefer. So if they like prefer it super slow and middle pace, you could put 2 orange squares or something in those 2 spots. So that's your middle grounds you've got to find. But yeah, I think that's going to do me for tonight, everyone. I've been live for quite a while, and I think it's a good point to end it for my brain to try and remember for next time. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? I like to ramble when it comes to this brainstorming as well. We can dream. Hope someone who has game making knowledge and horse racing knowledge is listening. Horses haven't developed as much as I thought. This horse has developed quite a lot. But all good. Rightio, everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in, and to those that have watched this back as a VOD, really appreciate it. I don't mind if you skip through it, because there's a lot of content we covered. We talked a lot of smack. We didn't do much racing here and there, so let me know what your thoughts are. Maybe at this stage I can do a Friday night stream weekly. So let me know if you're interested in that. As always, leave a like if you enjoyed, for the algorithm to get this video or stream out there for more people to come into the community again, as this is a game that relies on you guys heavily. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or night and are enjoying life. Peace, love, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a good night or day, and bye.